subscribing, and leaving comments.
CMT's Small Town Secrets. Hidden deep in the wilderness of the Pacific Northwest lies the tiny, rain-swept town of Walla Walla, Washington. Folks come here from all across America to sip the fine local wines. But what they don't know is just beyond the grapes lurks a legend.
Man-like and ape-like,
fur-covered creature,
fully covered in hair.
A good 8 foot easy.
7 to 8 feet tall.
8-10 feet tall.
Damp, musty smell. Rotting eggs.
But a very intense, strong odor.
800 pounds, 1,000 pounds.
Walks upright.
Walks like a man.
Facial features of a human.
Ape face.
It's a hairy, scary monster.
Yeti.
Yowie. Wild man.
Sasquatch.
Bigfoot.
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 For most folks, Bigfoot's nothing more than a myth. Grainy video, vague glimpses, and tall tales. But recently, the legend has leapt to life. Bigfooters from across the nation have descended on Walla Walla to uncover the truth. Daniel Perez is a former non-believer who's since gone on to found the Bigfoot Research Institute.
To solve the mystery, a body would have to be taken.
Vance Orchard is a reporter who broke the Bigfoot story wide open.
I have no doubt in the world that it does exist.
John Beavis is a Native American who squared off with Bigfoot on the Umatilla Reservation.
I think there's a bunch of them. There's so many sightings, there's got to be.
Mark Addington is a goat herder who uses his flock to track the beast.
We'll find him. You gotta have faith. It's kind of like a religion.
Bill Lowry is a former game protector who cornered Bigfoot in the woods outside Walla Walla.
Well, I think they're the top of the primate list.
Brian Smith first spotted Bigfoot at 19. The hunt for the creature has consumed him ever since.
For the general public to become believers, somebody's going to have to cart one in on the back of their truck.
These Bigfoot hunters have descended on Walla Walla because every supersized footprint leads to one place, the watershed.
The watershed is a wilderness area. It's a $5,000 fine if you're caught in there.
A lot of people think that, it's the center of Bigfoot activity.
And it's very rugged. It's very steep, and it's very wilderness.
A lot of people think that there's cave systems that they can come in here and come up the cascade.
Home for Bigfoot.
For these Sasquatch hunters, the watershed is a hotbed of proof that Bigfoot exists. And little by little, they've pieced together a picture of the elusive beast.
I think they may have a type of language that they understand.
There have been reports of them stealing candy bars from people.
Snicker bars. And said the Bigfoots would eat them and spit out the peanuts.
I don't think he's a carnivore or anything. He's more like a, nuts and berries type of guy.
Bigfoot has to be left-handed.
You can tell this thing has a huge set of lungs.
They'll mew like an elk.
Just like a whoop.
They whistle like a groundhog. This is Bigfoot hair. And they said they couldn't take the DNA. All they could say was that an unknown primate.
Evidence indicates that Bigfoot is smarter than he looks.
I think they're able to think and reason, and one of the reasons that we haven't seen them so much is they know how to hide.
You'll be walking in the woods, and you'll hear off to your side behind you, something else walking. You stop, it stops. You start going, it starts going. And, you stop, you turn around, and there's nothing there. It's got to be curiosity. Or they're waiting for the right moment to pounce on us.
Every Bigfooter asks himself at one time or another, are we hunting Bigfoot, or is Bigfoot hunting finding us.
What it can do in terms of harm to a human, it would probably be fantastic.
Just because of their bulk and their size, they've got to be strong.
Bigfoots, I guarantee you, could rip you in half if they felt like it.
Very few men have gotten close enough to find out.
We found the footprints in the road. Something says, look, and I turned and looked to the right, and there's something standing in behind a tree, and it jumped. Just like a herder, it's just all spread out like this.
It was like a coyote or a mountain lion or something. It started out with a yip, yip. And I'm like, what is that? And it did it again, a yip, yip. Then it would go to yeah, yeah, yeah. Then it went yeah, yeah, yeah. And then that yeah just got louder and louder. Boy, every hair on my neck stood. Everything in my body told me to run. Run fast.
Trackers will tell you that Bigfoot moves quickly under the cover of night, which is the best time to find fresh tracks and close in on the creature.
Well, tonight we're going to head up to an area called Scenic Loop, which kind of borders the Mill Creek watershed. Miles worth of tracks have been seen up here.
This is an area that we know through the history that they come through.
Tracks are always in a straight line. They're not straddled. A bear would straddle and overstep. See, that right here looks like a Bigfoot.
I'll be damned.
This right here on the edge looks like a heel area right here, and this would be the upper foot. It's looking pretty good. Every sense you have is woken up. Every little twig or anything you hear, it spooks you because, you know, look, man, you're on the track. I mean, there's a track of an animal that doesn't exist, right? It's a monster, and you're looking at the tracks. Okay, we've got another one up here. Got an impression here. This looks like a heel, and it goes up here to the toes. Big toe, pinky. 1, 2, 3, 5.
For the hunters, it's where the tracks disappear that the intrigue begins. And for the Brotherhood of Bigfooters, the search goes on.
If you're enjoying all this rare and unique content, please show your support by subscribing and leaving comments.